start. I'm not ready the way I thought I'd be because I was trying to get it on the big screen, but this works.
How could they not?
I know.
Okay, it's on our website. We're live streaming. So there we are. We are going to process some ballots. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys the oath, and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to take the tabulator and all of the votes that have the absentee ballots that have been submitted. We're going to take them out of the vault and bring them up here.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you next steps. So you guys are old pros at this. And just so you know, this oath is for this election, state primary.
Oh, okay.
So when you come, or if you end up filling in on election
You
day
need
as a
to do it
volunteer.
again.
It's a new one.
Right. Well, you don't need to do it again. 'Cause
Oh, we
it's-
don't need to
It's
do
for
it.
this election. It's for the.
Oh, this
election.
entire
Oh,
election,
okay,
not
okay.
just Tuesday.
So in
Gotcha.
November, you'll have to do it again, but for this is.
I
for-
see.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
primary.
Oh, yeah, I will be here Tuesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. So, I mean, you can do it again if you want, but get down on a piece of paper. So-
I'd like to do that. Cut down.
So, okay, whenever you're ready. I
Diane Nuremberg,
do solemnly affirm that I will be true and faithful to the state of Vermont and that I will not directly or indirectly do any act or thing injurious to the Constitution or government thereof under the pains and penalties of perjury.
I will.
I will.
I
Diane Nuremberg,
Tim Boyd.
do solemnly affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of Assistant Election Official for the town of North Hero and will therein do equal right and justice to all persons to the best of my judgment and ability according to law under the pains and penalties of perjury.
I will.
Okay, so I will let you each complete that. And I love the stickers. Whose is that?
Mine.
It's a variety. What the clock? The clock. While we're downstairs, does anybody want to get a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. Is today at night?
It is.
No, I do not need one thing.
You came prepared with your what the clock. Oh, would you put your name in the?
Oh,
I
yeah,
suppose
oh,
I
yeah,
could
yeah,
have pre-filled
yeah.
that, but
So you're still looking at the bottom line?
bottom line,
Didn't have to memorize this and repeat it back to me.
no. When Andy was sworn into the Senate, he had to repeat it all back and it was long. It was long and it was good. I mean, Zuckerman practiced it with him, but it was, I was surprised.
Yeah.
So,
Should I finish this or just do it when I come up?
go ahead and do that one and then, we'll probably have lulls as we work through the next.
So just
steps.
this one as in this particular?
Yes. And we'll get the rest of the thing started.
Okay.
So. tabulator on this table. This is right on the table. So these were both in the vault.
Yes, they were.
And we pulled them from the vault and brought them right here. So, and these ballots are clearly marked as early voter checked in.
Yep.
They've all been checked in and they are checked off on the entrance checklist.
They're already checked off?
Yes. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We actually don't need the tab. This will put it here, but I'm gonna move it out of the way for now. So, actually, I'll keep it in view of the camera. So I gotta check my checklist.
Should I keep going?
Yes, please. Yep. I did this process during COVID, but never have I done it with primary where we have two sets of ballots to confirm that we have. So I have an idea of how I want this to go. I'll let you know what the goal is. You may have some better ideas as we move along. Feel free to chime in. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through each one of these, confirm they're checked off on the checklist, and then we're gonna make sure we have 3 ballots for each voter. We're not allowed to count it if we don't have 3 ballots. And Lisa and I have been, we won't check them in without confirming, but we're not allowed to open them. So what we do is we take it out of the outer envelope, we check the certificate, it's been signed, so that's valid, and then we check that there's a return, and we can kind of feel, and if we're not sure, we'll actually weigh it. So I'm pretty positive that everything here is.
Because you can't open it, and if you weigh it, then it will tell you that there are 2 other ones?
And exactly. And
Two
the
other ones,
reason,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason we go through so much effort is to give people as much time as possible to cure their ballot. And we've had 2 where we've gone through that process, where we contact them.
Did you say cure?
Cure. Like, that's what the Secretary of State calls it. If the ballot comes back and it doesn't meet the requirements for being able to count it, we're allowed to contact the voter and give them a chance to basically make it right.
Okay.
And they call it curing it.
That's interesting, yeah.
And so I've reached out to 2 voters, and one of them was not able to come back in, so they don't have all the stuff necessary, but they signed an affidavit asking me to count it anyway.
Okay.
So today we'll go through all these,
Okay.
and you guys will work with me to say, yes, we should count this
Gotcha.
as we confirm they're checked off the checklist. And do I grab a random one that you're keeping track for me?
Oh, okay,
This-
that's
thank
a
you.
B, that's a B.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we get the checklist all in there, I recommend that Tim starts pulling them out, and Diane can confirm they're checked off,
Okay.
and then we'll open up each one to confirm that all 3 ballots are there, and then we'll put them back just so they don't get mixed up.
So you, right now, you just want the name?
Not yet, let's let her get
Okay. Okay.
the checklist going.
Oops. There's no you.
Oh, yeah, that's always a.
But there is a B.
And we have some diehard Z voters in North Hero.
Awesome.
We always get about 4 Z voters.
Yeah.
Usually you're always working with me when we're taking that puppy apart.
Okay.
You're at the beginning this time.
Y and Z,
Yeah.
and then this
Goes in the very back, so, because we'll
behind
use
the
this,
Z.
yep, we'll use the same one on election day, and
Okay.
that's what we add new voters to.
So right here.
Yes. Okay, and actually, I'm gonna get you a black pen, because, you know, on election day, we keep track of the
Yep.
different colors.
Yep.
And this is black, so if we have to make any changes, I wanna make sure all absentees
Are the
marked.
same.
Yeah.
So this means, if he reads it to me, if he reads Star Albright, I just say, yes, it's already
Yep.
been checked.
We want to make sure that we didn't accidentally just stick one in here and
Gotcha,
not check it
gotcha,
off.
gotcha,
Or
gotcha.
It's a quality control thing.
Okay,
So if you guys want to get started,
except I need a blank one, in case we find some.
right, so that's what I was going to
Oh.
go.
Okay, you go do that, because it's probably, we'll start if we
Okay.
need.
Well, because you want to open and make sure you have all the ballots as you go.
Good point,
So,
yes.
yeah.
You want me to start?
Who do you have?
Star Albright?
Yeah, so it's checked.
Okay.
Now,
Brooke-
do you want to go through all of the letters first of the A's and then check the ballots? Or what's easier?
Probably should check them
As
as
we
we do
go,
it. Now,
yeah.
this gets,
You have to put it back in, I think, don't you?
okay.
I think.
Oh, and make sure they're signed, dated, and printed.
And then that it's sealed and that the other one feels like it's got two others
It
in
does.
there?
Well, this
It does.
is what Lisa and I did. Today, we actually need to make sure they're there, so we're opening.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I
So-
just go through now
Why
and,
don't I sit
This is Star.
next to you and help you, because
Okay.
opening is a little time intensive.
okay,
So why don't you pull the ballots out and hand them to me?
and,
And call out to her the name,
I
she
did.
can confirm.
Yep.
And now I'll confirm that there's,
oh, okay.
And do we need this again?
yes, because for now, we're gonna put these back.
Oh.
Okay, and then we'll put the tabulator next. This is a whole quality
Oh,
control
boy.
exercise.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so there are 2 ballots in here. And, but it'll be really easy because they'll all be open. So we can go, and there's 1 ballot in here. So
Goes
this
back
row here
in.
is all
Okay.
set.
And next is Brooke Anderson.
Correct.
So we have 1 ballot in there.
I love letter openings.
Yeah, I never understood them. Good job, I had to open a lot of stuff. 2 ballots in there.
Okay. Robert Ayers.
Yep.
Okay. 1 ballot. And these people are so organized, they just put them together. I can't tell right away. And then 2 ballots. I always wish I could do this in advance, but I get that it's to protect the vote.
Judith Ayers.
Judith Ayers, okay. So, 1 ballot. 2 ballots. Thank you.
And this is Dale Bogger? Is that how you say
I
it?
think she says Bacher, but it's
Bacher.
B-A-U.
B, oh, we're going to, B-A-U?
Mhm.
I have Kenny Bassett here. Bassett, I mean.
Tim's in there. I think he might have got
Because
stuck
can
in
you
the
use
back.
him as the visual aid?
Yeah. I told him out, and he got stuck in the back.
Oh, okay. Here's Kenny.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Bopper, yes, Dale.
okay, so let's
Did
finish.
you just do Dale? Is that who that is?
Yes.
Dale, okay.
Yes. So we've got 2 ballots that are not voted. And 1 ballot that's voted, so Dale is all set.
And then there's Sarah.
And we're doing Kenny last? Or did we already do Kenny?
We did not already do Kenny.
Okay, I'll remember.
I just put him at the end.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so we got 1 voted.
This is Sarah, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And 2 unvoted. And this is Sarah.
Okay. And this is Mark Belloc.
Mhm.
Two unvoted. And 1 voted.
Okay. Thomas Benoit.
Yep.
Or
Senior.
Or Benoit.
No,
Senior.
Thomas Benoit Senior.
This is senior.
Okay.
So 1 voted. And 2 unvoted. Both your voters are actually really good.
And Junior, Thomas Benoit Junior. Simon,
Oh, go ahead.
Simon Bungardner Doty.
That's Kenny Bassett.
And that's Kenny Bassett.
Two unvoted. I'm just looking for checks. I ignore Cs and anything else.
Correct. Worry about those on election.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not today.
No.
Okay, Bassett's all set.
Okay. Which brings us to C. John Cronin.
There you go. One. Two.
Melissa Cronin.
Yep. One and two.
Lots of Ds.
Pascal?
Yep, Pascal. How do you pronounce it?
DeAngelis?
DeAngelis?
Um,
Okay. One. Yep. DeAngelis is all set.
And then Pauline Dubuque.
Oh, wait, not Ann Bennett?
I can get Ann Dinner.
One. And two.
Gerald Dinner.
It's so interesting to me, all the different ways that people come up with to put them back. Some are folded in quarters.
It's human, this is a
some are
study in human
some are
behavior.
out, some are in thirds. Okay, this one's all set. This was dinner.
Jeanette Dixon.
Okay. Yep. Unvoted, two unvoted.
Kim Douglas.
Yep, two. On there, we had a couple that they were married and they mixed up.
Oh, they're both.
Yes, it was.
That's
It took Lisa a while to figure that one out.
They sat there and did it together.
Yeah, that's what they did, and then they like.
And now
mixed, like-
Jacqueline Dubuque.
Pauline Dubuque, I have.
Yes, Pauline.
Pauline,
Pauline's on here,
Pauline.
yes.
All right. That's funny.
And only one for E. David Eric.
The third.
One voted. And two unvoted.
And F. Lisa Farrer.
I have James.
Let me see.
Lisa is here too.
James Farrer.
Okay.
Yep. And Lisa?
Or he, this is James. Yep. And Lisa is all set.
Kathleen, I think, is it?
One, two. And one.
Kevin Fitzgerald?
And two.
This one's not open, not open.
Oh, yeah. She voted in office,
Oh,
and
okay.
I watched her do it, so I didn't bother to.
Audrey Bergeron?
It's so funny how some people don't care, and it's, you've been talking the whole time. You can sit down, oh, no. That'd be me. One. Two, yep, she's all good.
And then there's Mark Bergeron.
Two. One. Okay.
And Douglas Frazier.
I don't have any Gs. Bless you.
I'm
Oh, I thought you were about- I thought you were about to
I was
speak.
about to, then it got quaffed somehow.
Oh, yeah, I probably coughed it. So no Gs?
No G's.
There's an H.
There's an H. Happersign.
Yeah. And this is somebody who cured their ballot. There's a note on here. He sent it back without the
Cured
ballots.
via phone call and then it was signed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. I think he confirmed with me that it was.
Yep,
All right.
I saw those initials. They were yours.
Yeah.
No I's. One J. Andrew Julo.
One. And two.
That he managed to do it.
He did, I was gonna say it. He gets it wrong.
And then, okay, this is,
Ena Kane?
Okay, let's wait till it's.
oh, okay. Ena Kane.
Okay. One, and since you didn't get to see the certificate, it's all, it's all complete.
Oh, yeah, yep,
Just
yep,
'cause
yep.
you've been
Well,
checking
I've been
it.
looking at them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this one was sealed, so I wanted
Oh,
to see
okay.
it. Two, voted. Okay. She's all set.
Gloria Karsh.
Two. Okay,
Carrie Kenny.
or do you have Caswitz next?
Catherine Kesowitz.
Okay, so she's the one who.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This one was defective on multiple counts. It didn't have, we're not gonna open it because it didn't have,
certificate envelope, so her vote is right there.
Oh,
But I contacted her and she signed that it's
Okay.
okay to count it,
Yeah,
okay.
so.
So now it's down to Carrie Kenny,
Yes.
okay?
One voted, okay. Carrie's all set.
And L, LaBounty, Patricia
Patricia,
LaBounty.
Two. And one.
Becky Letcher,
Wait, what about Claire?
Claire Lavoy, I have right here. Be next.
Then Becky is after that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Claire is all set,
Becky,
okay. Got two. And one.
Lloyd Letcher Jr.,
Two. And one.
Rebecca Lange,
Yep.
You want to give me those?
Oh,
Stick it
we're in
back
the-
in?
I thought those were all the same alphabet, so.
Okay, William Metherall,
Two unvoted, one voted,
and Jennifer Morrison.
okay. Two unvoted. One voted,
And Matthew Murphy.
two unvoted, one voted,
No ends. No O's.
There's a P,
There's
three
several.
several Ps.
I'm just seeing, yeah, Cheryl Putt, are these in the right order?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cheryl Potvin,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
next.
yeah, Cheryl Putman. Signed, sealed, delivered.
these are the unvoted, and there are two of them. Unvoted, there's one.
Jeffrey Putman.
And there are
voted, and one voted.
Jocelyn Popper.
2 unvoted, 1 voted.
Charles, wait, should Barbara be first?
Barbara,
Okay, Barbara Purinton. Signed.
One voted. 2 unvoted.
And Charles.
Voted. 2 unvoted. Oh, gotta put that so we don't mess them up.
And no cues. Patricia Rose.
Two. 1.
Richard Rose.
Two. And 1.
Dennis Rubrick.
Two unvoted, 1 voted.
And one S, Slumphead.
Christine,
Yep,
not to be confused with George.
signed, sealed.
And now delivered. One and 2.
And there's something screwy with the T.
This person voted in office and just didn't put it in the outer envelope.
Joanne Tier?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are 2. There's a ballot
Okay,
for voted. There's a voted ballot envelope and an unvoted
Okay.
ballot envelope. It just didn't have the
Okay.
outside envelope.
gotcha.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll confirm that she returned all 3. 1, 2, and then 1 voted. So
No U's. Some V's.
Is it Bruce Vianney?
Yep.
Okay. One, 2, and 1.
And Michelle Diani.
One, 2 unvoted, and 1 voted.
And one W, Shirlene Wilson. Okay.
And that's it for me. That's all she wrote in here.
No
Nope, there's
X's.
these, there's these.
Okay.
Two. W.
Yep. And then James Wilson, James Zeno.
One voted, two unvoted.
And Tracy Zeno.
Okay. One voted, and two unvoted. Okay, so what we want to do now is I would like to have you count all your check marks and you count all the ballots.
All the
We'll have-
envelopes.
Yes, and that way, the next step is to run through the tabulator. We'll make sure the number we end up with matches
One, two,
our
Can
count.
you do it silently? I can't if I have to hear anything. $51?
No.
Should be one. Let me
I'll
double
do
check.
mine again.
I got 55. Well, I'll do mine again too. I got 55. One, two, three, four.
Okay, can I have a clap, please?
I think you're at 54.
So is this 54? 56.
It's- 56 is what's on my report, as what was checked off in the computer. So why don't I give this count?
Okay,
And I printed the
I got
report and it
55.
printed wrong, but I pulled it up on the screen so you guys can both
Yeah.
look at it and see that it says 56. Okay. Six.
56.
That was harder than I expected, though. Some of them are spreading out,
Right.
and they look like,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
yeah, but I knew.
And I must have missed a whole page.
So.
Who knows? Doesn't matter. We
But
got
it's,
it.
the reason the final count is important is because we now know what number we want to end up with on the tabulator.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna get written down, and we're gonna sign an affidavit that that's how many we reviewed.
Right.
And then on election day, when they open it, the election for voting that day, they're gonna look at what we affidavitted as 56 and make sure that counts 56 on there.
Oh, okay.
So then
Okay.
it was worth counting multiple times.
Yes.
It's- So the next thing we gotta do is get this puppy up and running, and then we'll start putting the ballot in. So you can just roll it on over, Tim. We're gonna have to plug it in over here. Roll it on over.
Glad I'm not doing this in Chicago.
Can you imagine, we just did 50 ballots. You know how long that took?
I know, I
I think
know.
they have software or machines that must do it, because,
Oh, yeah.
I mean. Okay, so this is the box sent to me by the Secretary of State's office. It had a seal, and last week Bob Ayers and I tested the tabulator to make sure it would read the ballots correctly. And so he worked with me to open the seal and get this thing tested. And I have all that documentation if you guys want to see it. But I'm showing you this because this is the key. It's been kept with the tabulator in the vault. We're going to use this to unlock the bin, and you're going to look in and confirm with me
No balance.
that there are
Things stuck in there.
no ballots in there. And you gotta make sure you look in this auxiliary compartment too. There's the doors hanging open. That's where all the write-ins get sorted by the computer. I do not see anything.
Okay, no, yep.
Okay, and so what I'm gonna do now is latch this.
Oh, okay.
compartment. So on election day, when it's reading, all the write-ins go in there. You know, the regulars, it helps a lot with the count.
Yes,
And now you're gonna watch me lock this.
it's locked.
And our goal is to try not to unlock that at all. And on election day, two people that only open are also.
I'm one of them, because I'm doing the 6:30 shift.
Yeah, so you'll be here to. Yep, that's locked. Okay, the other thing we want to check, there's another auxiliary compartment. This is for ballots that can't be read on election day. Some people don't want to redo it. They're out short on time, so they stick it in here and then,
Oh,
and then in the evening we hand count those. We'll transfer them to a readable ballot. Okay, so this ballot box is now all set to receive ballots. The next thing we're gonna do is put the tabulator in and get it plugged in.
Do you want the plug out?
Yes, please. Better you than me on that. Okay, so on, last week, Bob and I tested the machine to make sure it was reading ballots okay. We put the programming cards in here, that were sent by the Secretary of State's office that told the machine how to read the ballots. We tested, everything was okay, and we put these serial numbers on here. So what you guys are now gonna do is look at the log that Bob and I completed, and you're gonna confirm that the serial numbers are the same. The writing is not great.
I'll read the serial number if you want to look at this.
Okay.
Okay, this serial number is 863723.
Yep.
This one is 863772.
Okay, so the, seals are the same. Nothing's been messed with since we did the testing. So now I gotta find my checklist for the next steps. So we connected to power, we inspected the compartment, we secured the compartment. Now we're going to, power on the battery.
Power on, baby.
Power away. And it's not working. Oh. It's a little different with testing. You didn't have to actually turn it on. The security key turned it on. With this one, would you be honored, Tim, of sticking that pin in that hole?
It looks so high tech.
I know. They don't want anybody messing with it on election day.
And that's what turns it on?
Apparently.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. This thing always confuses me a little. I'll ask for different passwords at different points, but it doesn't tell you which one, so I'm like, is it 6 digits? We'll figure it out. What it should do is print a report, and it's
There
called
it
a
is.
0 report, and it'll show us that no ballots. have
Everything's
been
clean. Yeah.
Your security token?
Isn't here?
Do you want me to do it as you read it? Or what's easiest?
What does it say? I'll just
Okay.
trial and error. Sweet. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So now it's,
My boys used to call this the magic machine, and they used to, I guess I'm not gonna say fight over, but there isn't one more in there, is there?
there shouldn't be, that's why we just doubled. It's hard though, that's the lid of the,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, this is the one,
I'll double check if she handed them to
unvoted
me.
ballots envelope, so there should be just one in there.
Let me just say, there used to be some discussion of whose turn it was to be able to put Miles Barrow in.
Oh,
I had 3 of them.
that's so, so those years and there's only one election.
One of them could go with their father, but there was still one left out.
Some of them I had to pull out, Tim, to make sure there were 2, because they.
Yeah, I just took
they
them
had-
back in.
Yeah. I would love to see someday in a big town what the machine is that does this
Ah.
automatically, like, how does it do that? Like, what does that
Okay, now
look
this
like?
is this kind, so I
Yeah.
go like that.
Yeah.
I mean, not this kind, but it was folded.
Folded.
That's-
So this one, we're gonna have to review.
Because it's got these?
Nope, the one that just went in.
Oh.
So it says there is an overvoted contest detected, and it's saying it's for the governor. So let's get this one returned to us so we can review it. Let's get rid of this. So
Look
the,
at the person's name.
right, and the first
Oh,
one's
no, it's away from
it's
there.
all gone. Okay, good. So I have no way of
Okay,
knowing.
okay.
So
Oh,
the
I've got some mess
governor,
here.
oh, it looks like they were gonna write somebody in and they changed their mind.
Right.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer this to I think their intent is clear.
He's pretty clear,
2,
it should
3.
be Peter
Duval.
Okay, so that this person's vote counts, let's hold it to the side and we'll transfer it to a readable ballot at the end.
All right,
Makes
you
sense.
put it where you want to put it.
These new ones are a little slow. I heard in Alberg, they waited almost an hour of one election because there were like 4 or 5 ballots. They had to vote for one and, yeah.
I would say that since this is a presidential year, we'll be here a while.
Yeah, I think we'll have people waiting I'm glad there's only one ballot, so it won't be as bad, but there will be a line of people waiting because it just reads so slowly.
And I mean, even for those of us afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Those people, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that it'll be
Yeah.
late.
Yeah,
You've got those waiting.
I know. Write-ins are,
And I would
Yeah.
assume it's gonna be a much bigger turnout than some other, I mean, when it's a presidential year, there's usually a bigger turnout.
oh, yeah. It definitely is.
And then there's this.
I think the last presidential, we had, like, how many did it wrong? But there was one year we got almost 80% turnout. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder what it's gonna be nationwide this year.
I think it's gonna be high.
Typically it's like 30% or something. Oh, it thinks there's a jam. So go ahead and take it back out. It's not even gonna try until put it back in.
Quick review,
So.
one
let's-
ambiguous at least.
So it says it's for governor, so let's review it. So governor, it's like they went to vote and then decided not to.
I think the intent is not voting.
Exactly. So let's try again,
Okay.
and if it won't take it, then we'll do the same thing. We'll have to transfer it to.
We'll have to transfer.
Yep. Transfer it. Okay.
Quick review.
Oh, same thing, governor, so let's see.
That's a write-in.
Oh, yes, they want it to be a write-in, but it's reading that
Oh,
because it comes first, so we're gonna have to.
and I can see.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how that says congratulations. Every time. Yes! Just getting all kinds of validation today. I've always wondered if like a blind person would be really great at this job. Like if their extra sensory would be enough that they'd be great at it, but there's no risk of seeing anything. They just
We think these thoughts when we do this kind of
I
stuff.
know,
don't
it's
we?
like when we're trying not to see and still do things, it's like,
There are a couple boats moored out in front of our house, and I looked at it this morning with this weather and thought,
that's-
because I know they don't.
oh,
Underneath.
yeah, so,
I saw some boats coming in last night and I was thinking, wow, this is not a weekend to
They have some
be.
good books.
Although tomorrow's supposed to be nice,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? The kids, so if they're here for the weekend, they
Yeah,
just
no,
gotta
we'll wait it out.
read some books today, do some meditating.
Had people coming into the library yesterday saying, I need to make sure to have a couple of books because, tomorrow's gonna be rainy. And I felt like they were getting the
Yeah,
table, their bedside table ready with
Yeah.
books.
I'm reading that Demon Copperhead
I
now.
haven't read it yet.
Wow.
I want to read David Copperfield first.
so this one, Diane, this is the one where the person didn't put it in a certificate envelope, and I know who the voter is. So I'm gonna pull it out without looking at it
Okay.
and immediately hand it to you.
Okay.
But that way, there was no way to really hand it to you without, so.
I am reading Julie Alvarez's new book, Cemetery of Untold Stories.
Oh,
Cemetery, that's a good title too. It's, oh, I think there's one right here.
And there's a little bit of Vermont in there because, Julie Alvarez lived in Vermont. Maybe she still does.
yeah.
Millbury College. But most of it's in DR
Oh, okay.
and New York City.
The one I have queued up next that I'm looking forward to reading is All the Beauty in the World. Have you heard about
I'm
that?
not sure I have.
It's this guy quit Wall Street, got a job at the Metropolitan Museum as a guard, and it's his reflections on spending years with the paintings.
Oh,
So this is nonfiction.
Yes.
I wouldn't worry about those, Tim, because we're gonna have to take them out and stick them in the discard.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry, I didn't notice that sooner.
Quick review.
So the one that was in there, state representative. So we're looking at state representative race. State representative. I wonder why it doesn't like it.
Can you pick two? Yes, so is this one and this one?
Well, let's try again. And if it doesn't like it, the intent's pretty clear, so. there's at least one ambiguous mark, so
And it's definitely not one,
Yeah.
Chitney.
this one. So, I don't know, maybe it's because the G hangs down.
But we definitely know the answer.
Yeah, okay. You're getting a lot of congratulations today.
I'm just feeling like such a good person.
It is a good person that comes and volunteers to enable voting to happen. That's.
Oops, quick review.
Oh, okay.
Again, state rep Grand Isle.
So what's what? And the other, yeah, I think it might be that it hangs down. Okay, I can't read it.
Let's make sure
So,
to tell people what we made.
yeah,
Come in.
stay in the box, right in the box. Oh, it's just the same, there's just no outer envelope,
Oh, okay.
so it should be a little easier.
I used to do this in Colchester. I was at JP in Colchester. And
Nice.
it wasn't much bigger operation,
Yeah.
just from here to Colchester. So I'm
I,
thinking about this to Chicago.
yeah, I know, well, South Burlington has, I think, 4 precincts, and Burlington has like 8, I think, and.
We only had 2 districts. in
Yeah.
Colchester. But we were there a long time. And I used to always tell my students, because I registered them to vote, my 18-year-olds, all of them in the school, I used to say, please, let me tell you about that.
No Mickey Mouses.
Exactly.
I know.
I know, you might think you're clever, but you are making 6 old people, including me, stay late.
Because they have really late. I know, I was at a Democratic event recently and somebody was talking about write-ins and, and somebody who's a JP in Grand Isle said, all you're doing is making the election volunteers' life miserable.
Exactly.
There's a movement in the clerk world to try and make legislature, make some kind of rule that if you want to be a write-in candidate, you have to register so that they know, like, we'll only count these names on election night and everything else gets ignored.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, for a while there, I remember there was a underground movement to work people to write in their friend's name, a friend's name who was 18, as a joke. I mean, I knew,
Yeah.
because I knew all these characters.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so how many are we at?
41, I mean 51.
51, and
So
I
there
think
should
we
be
have
5 over there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Hallelujah.
So let's do these first. I need both of you to work as a team, and
And I won't trip over this to
yeah,
unplug the whole
we
thing.
could go over there. Oh, I don't have the right kind of pen for a ballot. So Tim, would you count up for me how many ballots we need and what party? And I will go grab them with a
okay.
voting pen.
2, 3, 4, 5 Democrats.
They're all Democrat? Okay, I'll be right back.
And we got all the votes. That's North Hero. Colchester won't be as kind. Yeah.
This is really interesting and helpful, I mean, to keep it as transparent as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
can watch the
Yeah.
whole process.
Well, that's, I mean, part of that suit against Giuliani,
Yeah,
those women had cameras on them, and that was one of the things that exonerated them.
Yes, yes.
That was,
that's right.
yeah. But when you look at this, and then there are claims of voter fraud, I can see maybe somebody voting for somebody else or doing that, but at the polls, everything is triple checked.
Right,
Yeah,
as it should be.
yeah. And Dominion, that's a Dominion machine. That's the company that won the suit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here.
Yep.
One person needs to read off the votes, the
Okay.
other person needs to fill them in.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when you get to the end, you swap, and one person reads, the other
Oh,
person
to make
checks.
sure they're right.
Double check.
Yes,
Okay.
and then we have to stick this label on the ballot that did not go through the machine,
Okay.
and we both sign it.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
both
We
sign
both
it?
do? Okay.
Yes. So, I would recommend you only do one of these at a time,
Yep.
just so you, don't actually, as you're flopping back and forth,
Yep,
that you
yep.
don't mix them up.
Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
Sanders? Ballin?
Okay, just a second, I'm gonna be
Oh,
very,
okay.
very clear.
And just for the
Ballot.
recording, while you guys work, I'm going to be taking the unvoted ballots out of envelopes and sticking them in the ballot box.
Okay,
There's a,
okay, so I have Bernie and I have Becca
Ballot.
Ballant.
and there's a write-in for Phil Scott for governor.
So I do the write-in.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay,
David Zuckerman. Treasurer Pichek.
Mhm.
Secretary of State Sarah Copeland, no one there. Auditor of Accounts Doug Hoffer. Attorney General Charity Clark. State Senator Andy Julo. State Representative write-in Michael Morgan.
okay, that's it. Nothing else on that one?
Correct.
Okay,
Should I put the sticker on now or wait till we're done?
You can put it on now.
And this top or
It
bottom?
doesn't matter. Store anywhere, it's noticeable.
Okay. So we have,
now we switch?
Now you switch and one reads and one checks.
okay,
Okay. Bernie Sanders.
Yep.
Becca Ballant.
Yep.
Phil Scott write-in.
Yep.
David Zuckerman.
Yep.
Mike Piachek.
Yep.
Sarah.
Yep.
Doug Hoffer.
Yep.
Charity Clark.
Yep.
Andy Julo.
Yep.
And write-in Michael Morgan. No, but this one has a Luke Richard too.
Oh, for two, okay. I missed that one.
That's
So,
why we do this, isn't it?
Mhm, exactly.
Okay,
Now, we both sign this?
Yes. And then I recommend as we go, so they don't get mixed up, I will take the signed one, it goes in a replaced ballots envelope. And then, if you would enter this, without tripping on the cord, maybe what I
Oh,
can do
yeah.
is just.
Okay, should we take a pile too?
I would do
No,
it as we
enter it.
go, and then
Okay.
they
I'd
don't
say
get
enter
mixed
it,
up,
yeah.
so then we know. Yeah.
The magic machine, Tim, you get to, and don't forget to read congratulations.
That's.
Did it say congratulations?
These things are common.
Either way,
I'll look
long enough,
again.
it happens.
I'll look the
Okay.
next time.
Next
Okay.
ballot. Mhm.
Bernie Sanders, Senator. Becca Bauer, Representative. Write-in for Governor Phil Scott.
Hello.
A write-in for Lieutenant Governor Gregory
Yes,
Thayer, Thayer.
so are you,
I'm here to unload and set up, but no one else is here yet?
I think they're coming later, you might. leave
Is this for setup for the,
Yeah,
we were gonna come at 1 and set up all the tables and chairs.
okay,
So
okay.
if you want to, do you have stuff with you?
Yeah, I have a trailer, that's all right.
If you wanna put stuff in a corner or something like that.
It won't
I have
bother
a
us.
lot of
You
stuff,
can
so,
start bringing it.
Yeah.
And they have help.
Okay, so Gregory Thayer is the write-in for Lieutenant Governor.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
Mike
they
Pizza?
said so.
Secretary of State, there's a write-in.
oh, geez. I made a mistake.
That's okay.
Oh.
Just, I'll take it and put it in the place. We're all human. I'll just have to.
I got a little,
So where
I
are
jumped the
So
gun.
just use another blank one and
Okay.
then I'll put it more.
Okay, so Sanders,
Sanders.
Allen,
Mhm.
a write-in, Phil Scott. And then Lieutenant Governor, write-in, Gregory Thayer, Thayer.
Okay.
And then Treasurer Pichek,
Mhm.
write-in for Secretary of State, H. Brooke Page, P-A-I-G.
H period.
Yeah, Brooke with an E. And Page, P-A-I-G-E.
All right.
Accounts Doug Hoffer. Attorney General Charity Clark. Senator Andy Jula. And then 2 for State Representative Josie. And write-in Michael Morgan.
Okay,
Wanna
now,
switch?
yep. Bernie Sanders.
Yep.
Becca Balance.
Yep.
Write-in Phil Scott.
Yep.
Write-in Gregory Thayer.
Yep.
Mike, see, she's on. And then write-in H. Brooke Page.
Yep.
Doug Hopper.
Yep.
Charity Clark.
Yep.
Andy Julo.
Yep.
Josie Levitt, and write-in Michael Morgan.
Okay.
So we can put the tag on here and sign it. What's going on here tomorrow? I know there was something.
Hook and spoon.
That's the hook and
And I think it's a very big event. I forgot that they set up the day
Wait,
before.
hook and spoon or hookers?
Hookers, that's what I
Hookers.
meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always associate hook with hook and spoon, but
That's always a big event.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, you sign.
I was glad you knew that, Tim. People expect me to know everything about this building and I don't. It's just through the community hall committee.
Okay, this one. Oh, put this in? Should he put this in now?
Yes, the one to be voted, no, if that's the one that we're replacing with the sticker, I take that and put it in the replaced envelope and then that one goes in the dump.
Okay, stay long enough to see, read congratulations, would you please?
Ballot successfully cast.
No congratulations.
You're making that up.
I have a question, so right now we're in the very back and there's a door there, can we bring things in through that?
No, that door will be locked very quickly. The only way from the back through is the town office, which closes at noon.
Oh, okay,
So,
all right,
yeah, it will be up here.
okay, all right, thanks.
And there's an elevator here.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
we've been here
oh, okay.
before, we just have a lot of stuff.
There are also two wooden wedges that you can put under the doors to keep the doors open,
Yeah,
if that's helpful.
yeah. Well, when the ladies get here that organize it, they always bring help.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Senator Bernie Sanders,
Mhm.
Congress Becca Ballant, Governor write-in John Dean.
You mean from Watergate? Anyway,
No, oh, yeah, John Dean.
Is-
Maybe they meant
is that with an E on the end, Dean, or
No.
D-E-A-N?
DEA, maybe they meant Howard.
Oh, anyway,
Lieutenant Governor David Zuckerman, who's in a whole lot of trouble, I hear.
afterwards.
Mike Peachum,
Mhm.
is Treasurer. Hanses, Secretary of State. Hoffer, Accounts. Charity Clark, Attorney General. Andy Julo, State Senator. And then Josie Levitt and Luke Richter, the State Representative.
No high bailiff, no. you
No
haven't-
high
you never
bailiff.
said that. Okay, so now we switch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sanders,
Yep,
Ballant,
yep,
John Dean, write-in.
yep,
Zuckerman,
yep,
Mike Peachick.
Yep.
Sarah Copeland,
yep,
Doug Hopper,
yep,
Charity Clark,
yep,
Andy Julo,
yep,
Josie Levitt, Luke Richard.
right.
Now,
And which one gets the, that one gets the sticker? And this is the bad one.
This one?
and here is a good
Oh,
one.
wait, the replaced one has the sticker on it. So this is the replaced one. No, I think this is the replaced one because it's folded in half. Is this what you completed?
Yes. Oh, so put the sticker on that one?
Nope, I think you did it right.
Oh, okay.
Because. So you put the sticker on the one that does not go through the tabulator. and
Yeah,
this-
yeah, right,
And I'm
yeah.
judging by the pen
Yep.
and the way this is folded, this is the one that
Original.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they did it right, so this is the one that's gonna
Goes-
go in the machine.
Yep,
And this is, okay, we all agree.
yep.
And I will go get
One more ballot?
one more ballot. We're gonna stop at the restroom on the way, do you
Oh,
mind?
that's acceptable.
Okay.
Okay. Bernie Sanders.
Mhm.
Becca Ballant.
Mhm.
Who would you say about that?
I think that that means that they did not want to vote at all.
I think
I
so,
think the
I agree.
intent is to skip.
Yep, okay. David Zuckerman. Nothing for treasurer.
Okay,
Nothing for secretary of
Okay.
state, nothing for auditor.
all right,
Charity Clark, yes,
that's a vote,
yep. Andy Julo,
is a vote.
yep. And then just one for state representative, which is Josie Levitt.
Okay. All right, so let's switch now.
Okay,
Bernie Sanders,
Yep.
Becca Ballant.
Yep.
Skip Governor,
yep,
David Zuckerman.
yep,
Skip all the way down to Charity Clark.
yep,
Andy Julo,
yep.
Josie Levitt.
Okay, and that's the bad one. So that's the one that gets the sticker.
Why is this, oh, because of that. Yeah.
Try not to wrinkle that one. Okay, that goes, and the clean one goes in here. Okay, last one.
She's
Oh, yeah, okay.
getting my ballot.
Wow, they really screwed this one up. So the sticker goes on this one?
I'm not signing it yet because we haven't done anything.
Okay. It was next, next reports. He was showing, he put it in the state house or something. It was in Vermont Digger. I have no idea.
Is that something
Brad
that
read
was-
the article and
Was that
just,
something that there was gonna be legislation
I don't
for?
think so.
Oh, because that's what Tim Walls did. He got something passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at that again.
Yeah.
It was in Vermont Digger. Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting too. That, the lights are going off because it's after 12, but now they do,
I think that the elevator tripped or something.
gotcha, tripped something up.
Thank God the voting machine was okay.
It's not an elevator, but
Okay,
yeah, all the emergency lights just came on.
that's it. Okay, emergency lights.
So-
Okay, this is our last one.
Okay, so this one, the good one went in? and
Yep,
this is
yep,
Yes.
yep,
replaced?
yep.
Okay.
Bernie Sanders,
Mm-hmm.
Becca Ballot.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Did I screw it up? You didn't screw it up yet. No,
I touched it.
write in Molly Gray and make it big
Yeah, I'm
dark.
not sure it'll read that. So let me go get another one.
Oh, God.
Unless, yeah, it's better to do that than to waste our time, because remember how picky it was with
Yes.
that other one?
Uh,
So that's why we're doing one of these. little-
So
little
will you
box.
say, what was the last one, so it doesn't matter, but if you say write in first,
Oh, okay.
then
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea to remember that one.
And can you, that must be Phil Scott, huh?
Oh, that's nothing. No, that's something.
Okay.
Oh, I can't read that enough to say that's a vote. It looks, it's all crossed out.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they had written that and then
Yeah.
crossed it out.
I don't know.
What do you think the intent is?
It's hard, it's,
I think it's so ambiguous that,
I just won't say anything for that then.
right, that
Okay.
shouldn't count.
Okay.
Hmm.
You might have written Phil Scott and then crossed
Crossed
it
it out,
out.
that's kind of what I think
Yeah,
it looks like.
Yeah,
But then it's still gonna have that. And
Yeah.
of course, the machine's like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Look how all the emergency lights are still on.
Even though the others came.
I checked and nobody's stuck in the elevator.
Okay, let's do this again.
Okay. Senator Bernie Sanders. Representative, write-in Molly Gray. Governor Peter Duval. Lieutenant Governor Zuckerman. State Treasurer Pichek. Secretary of State Hanses. Auditor Doug Hoffman. Attorney General Clark. State Senator Julo. Only one for State Representative, Josie Levitt.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Sanders.
Yep,
Write in Molly Gray.
yep,
Scratch the governor.
Yep.
Oh, no, excuse me,
Duval.
Peter Duval,
Yep.
right. Zuckerman,
yep,
Pichek,
yep,
Hanses.
Yep.
Hoffer.
Yep.
Clark.
Yep.
Julo.
Yep.
Levitt.
okay.
All right, so And I'm gonna stand there, wait, I wanna stand there with you so that we
Oh,
can
okay.
see the congratulations together. Okay.
Ready?
Mhm. Congratulations. See?
It was really fast
Oh,
though.
that's really fast. And I'll tell your kids, you let me do 5.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
put-
gotcha.
Okay, so what we have to do now is shut down the tabulator so that it's ready for election day.
Ooh.
But just to bring you up to speed, while you were working on that, I took all of the unvoted ballots out of the envelopes and stuck them in here. And all of those envelopes are now
Oh,
nicely
okay.
in here,
Okay,
as well as the outer envelopes and the
Okay,
inner.
yeah,
So if
yeah.
anybody shows up and wants to see proof of
Mhm,
their vote.
mhm.
I've gone through all of these to
And
make
nothing
sure that
in
there
there?
was nothing loose.
Nothing
sticking
left.
around.
Mhm.
And you guys had already gone through it, so I think that's good. Let us lock up this, so we know nobody has taken any ballots out of
And
here.
that doesn't go in there?
It will eventually. This is, I need the key to lock down the machine, and then I'll add this to this, and then this will go in the tabulator
Oh, okay.
box.
Yep.
And you're gonna watch me put all this stuff in the vault.
Okay.
So the 2 seals,
oh, okay.
Diane, actually, I have my
Come around?
report, nope, isn't ready for this because I've never done early processing of a primary where we have the discarded ballots. So I don't have a slot on our affidavit filled out for these. So I think what we should do is just at the bottom here, write.
Do you want me to do the writing?
Yes, so if you
In
would.
pen?
Yeah,
Just
so
got-
let's call it the ballot box for discarded ballots.
Just write that in?
Ballot
Ballot.
box for discarded ballots. Perfect, and it takes 2 seals,
Okay.
one on each side, and that
Okay.
way, so we're gonna enter those now. The first seal,
Do I put,
yes.
Where do I
So
write
let's
this?
just right underneath it, just write seal 1. And then underneath that, let's write 0097356.
let me read that back to you. 0097356.
Correct.
Okay?
So I'm entering that here. And then whoever helps me open on election day will be able to confirm.
Mhm.
Seal
Seal
number 2, yes, please. 0097355.
0097355.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm entering that on this other side. So these are all secured. And this is the empty absentee ballots with the certified envelopes and the replaced ballots. And now we just need to turn the tabulator off and put everything in the vault, but and we'll sign this before we start carting stuff downstairs. So come watch me do this trip.
Nobody goes in there.
Well, I'm just as worried about myself. Not,
Oh.
oh, well, I don't know, actually. Sometimes it does it itself, sometimes it needs me to. And follow my little checklist.
Yeah.
Apply security key. And then select utilities. And then power down. So power options, power down, confirm. Okay, now, let's see if we need the pen or not. This is why earlier I didn't know we
Oh,
needed the
because it
pen.
may do it itself,
sometimes,
because you said
yeah,
power down. Oh, we'll set that, yeah,
Okay, so
okay.
the tabulator's off. So what we're going to do is take this 0 report. We're going to, would you grab that affidavit for me, Tim? We're going to attach it to that so that whoever is opening with me on election day can confirm
Oh, yeah.
if they want to, because it'll print a an interrupt report that shows 56 ballots.
Mhm.
So they'll be able to look at this and say, okay, there were 0 ballots when we started. We said there were 56. We're gonna look at the machine and the machine says 56 and they'll have their own affidavit to sign.
Mhm.
But, so I put in 56 here
Yep, yep.
for the ballots that we
Yep.
confirmed. And then, now we need to write the serial numbers for the memory card.
Okay.
And I actually didn't update this, our old machine only had 1 number, so we're gonna have to write in 2. I'm gonna have to update my form after today.
Mm.
So I will read out the tabs, if you would write them down, Diane. The first one is called the admin.
Wait, do I write something there?
Yeah, I write admin right here, because
Right here?
otherwise we wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two.
Okay.
And then the number is 863772.
863772.
Yes. And then the one underneath is called poll.
Poll, P-O-L-L.
I don't know why, probably just because they have to differentiate somehow.
Mhm.
863723.
863723.
Correct. Yep. So if you guys both agree with everything that's
Mhm.
stated here, you
Mhm.
would each sign. And then Tim, would you unplug
Yep.
and coil that thing back up?
Yep.
And then you guys can watch me take everything to the vault. And then I think if you would be so kind to come back upstairs with me and
Take all
state,
this stuff.
or, well, state, once we take it all down, put it in the vault, come back up and state the recording that we put it all in
Yeah.
the vault.
What is this stuff?
So that I will keep.
Okay.
I have a file of election stuff, that I'll just put on my desk. So that on Monday, I'm all prepared. What, probably is also worth stating.
I was just gonna ask, what is this? It's mine.
And you purposely didn't hang it up so you wouldn't forget it. But today would be quite the day, you wouldn't want to walk out. So, okay, so the passwords, both sets of keys
Yeah.
are going in this little box.
Do you
They're
want
going in,
this up?
yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't think this is a new. I'm not used to that option. Great idea. Is it locked?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and you know, we should lock the lid. No, I think it has a locking ability.
I think that's right.
I think this side goes over here because it has the 2 openings for the
Oh,
handle.
there are keys on both sides.
Okay, so great catch, Tim. This is why it takes.
Nice, Tim. Congratulations.
I know. Okay, so this side's locked. And this side's locked. So we're gonna take that downstairs in the lift.
The machine?
Yes,
Okay.
it's got voted ballots in it and the tabulator. So
Should
now
we all go down in the elevator or may I meet you down
if 2 of you, I don't think all of us can fit
there?
there.
Right, so I'll go with you, Jen.
But
Okay.
if 2 of you could. And I'll come down and,
What do you have to do?
Yep.
Press here.
I've never used
yeah, I
this,
think you
actually.
press and hold it down while it
Hi,
comes
Roy.
up.
You what?
You get to press and hold it down.
The lights went off for a minute here, but now they're back. Oh, wait, no, I think they need still be. Yeah, the emergency
Yeah, it's
lights
coming
are
up.
still on. Okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay.
Okay, now it should unlock.
Yeah,
But it should just pull out.
yep.
And then to go down, you're gonna wanna hold the 1. You
Okay,
hold it
I will.
The whole time.
Bye.
Yep. And is it the 1? I think, what, is it the 1? I think this is the 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I should not laugh. How many people, lower level, yes. So first you hold the 1. Are you guys ready?
Start it now?
No, it won't go, I'll shut the door and then you. Good luck. Okay, the three of us have put the tabulator with all of the voted ballots in the vault, along with the entrance checklist, the keys, and ballots for voting, and the unvoted ballots. We put a lot in the vault.
Okay,
And you guys agree it's all in the vault?
yep,
I agree.
Okay, it'll stay in the vault until we vote on Tuesday.
okay,
Okay? Thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
you're
It's
welcome.
lovely to have help with these things.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, that's more than I thought it was.
I hope you weren't needing to go anywhere.
I'm back here at 1 to set up the,
So you get a very short lunch break.
exactly.
Your volunteer duties. Thank you. Okay, how do I turn you off?